Hello? Yeah, it's working.
No.
It's recording like right now.
Okay, restart it.
What are you doing? What was that?
I was just,
Sorry for that random start right there.
Can we restart the podcast?
Yeah, it's already recording.
No, restart it. I think it gets to it started.
Alright, I'm restarting it. Alright, done.
Right, say, count me in.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, and welcome to episode 1 of the 44 caliber round, and with me is that boy Chaz.
Yo! You know, I didn't restart that recording.
Oh
so.
my god.
Alright, let's just go into it.
Okay, anyway, hypothetical situations. What would be your last word?
What would be my last word, eh? What do you think, audience? I don't know. Last words, what in the contents, how would I be dying?
Your deathbed.
Oh, you mean like ill and stuff?
Yeah, you're about to die. You're like 80, and you're going to die of old age, and all your family's with you, and and you're like, say if your wife or you're gay, and you got a husband, but either way, you got people with you. What would you say?
That's a tough one. Very deep. I'd say sayonara.
I probably would say, and the treasure is under. And I die.
Okay. Tell us what you think. What would be your last word, audience?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the next one?
Your ideal parents.
Ideal parents. What do you think, audience? I keep referring to the audience. Ideal parents. You don't want parents like too strict, and you don't want them to like too unstrict. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So you just want like a mixture of the both. So like you want some that let you do what you want, but then they let you they tell you to stop when you're like going too far. That's my point of view. What's your point of view?
I would like to have fat parents.
Fat parents.
Fat parents, pretty good deal, They because they're fat, they give you good food, like McDonald's. But also, obviously, I'm not gonna be fat because I'm gonna look after myself. But I get McDonald's and good food while I'm at it. Good deal. But yeah, okay. But I don't want like fat parents like don't do anything. I want fat parents would have jobs and would walk around. I wouldn't like have just jobs, not jobs. I mean parents that sit around and I would have to look after them because they need a crane to lift them up.
Because they need a crane.
Yeah. So what is your?
Oh, you lagged.
Yeah. What is your greatest regret? What is your greatest regret?
In life, you regret a lot of things, and one of those things could be anything. Maybe.
No, right now. What is so far in your life? What is your greatest regret?
That's another tough one. What do you think, audience? Keep writing this down in the descriptions. If you don't have a YouTube account, make one. That was a bit off topic, but let's...
Yeah, just shut up and just carry on.
Okay, regret. My biggest regret was, buying an S-video cable, because I didn't need it, and it didn't work. That's my biggest regret. What's yours?
I don't know. I don't know. Probably not living it to the max, been sitting around a bit. And I look back on my life and I wish I kind of did a bit of this. Just got out a bit more. But there's not much really you can do. But I don't regret my life. I mean, I love my life, but it's just that I wish I could still go out a bit more.
If you could see my T-shirt right now, can you
Choose
see
life.
it? Yeah.
Choose life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, next
That's what
question.
you should do.
Yeah, I should choose my life. Yeah. Anyway, next question. What is the craziest thing you have ever done?
Tough one.
Shall I go on? Because I've got a good one. You could just think
Yeah, go on then.
Okay. I one time I was about 7. I was basically in Italy, and there was a pool, and it's kind of private pool because we sort of went to the hotel, and they gave us a private sort of place. And there was a pool, the person who looked after the pool and everything, right?
Yeah.
And I was there, and I saw the private pool person. I'm gonna call him Dave because it's gonna be a lot easier to refer to. So anyway, Dave, he looked after the pool, and he was in the pool, and we also were accompanied by friends, right? And he was with he put 2 other people on his shoulders. Yeah, that's right. 2 other people on his shoulders, and he walked under the water, like he walked on the floor under the water, and his head was completely down. Right?
How does this refer to you?
Oh yeah, it's coming on to that. It's coming on to that.
Okay.
And then, so basically, he influenced me. So I went to the pool, and I started walking under the water, and I started humming things. And when my head went under the water, I wasn't running out of breath, or I was perfectly fine so far. Anyway, so I was walking, and I was just humming, and because I was humming, it looked like I was drowning.
Yeah.
Loads of people were thinking I was drowning and were shitting themselves. And then the pool guy, Dave, right, he jumped in and he saved me. And he picked me up and he got me all the way to the water, and he goes, "Oh, you're right." And he goes, "Yeah, I'm fine. How are you doing?" And he was like, I was easily dead and everything. I was like, "Nah, I'm actually not dead."
Okay. Mine would be I was playing basketball with my cousin on holiday, and it wasn't really basketball. We was playing football in the basketball courts, and we was trying to hit the ball in the basketball hoops, and the ball went over, and I couldn't be bothered to go through the door, so I decided to climb the fence, and
Classy.
what?
Classy. I was just saying that's classy.
I decided to climb the fence, and it was a very high fence, and then I kind of didn't want to go any further, so I jumped off, and I kind of landed on my ankle weird. Yeah.
And your ankle.
Yeah, it hurt at the time, but it doesn't anymore.
Did it twist or anything crazy?
I don't think so.
Did the bone come out your skin and
Yeah, the bone actually came out of my skin. Yeah, that's really gonna happen. Apart from, like, when it actually happened to a footballer.
Okay.
Sick.
Yeah, I saw that. I think, yeah, it was kind of nasty. Anyway.
Yeah.
Last question. If man evolved from apes, how come we still have apes?
Well, apparently, when there was the revolution, whatever you want to call it, there was, yeah, that's it. There was some apes that they chose to take. There was a split road at the end of the path, and some of the apes chose to stay being apes, and half of them chose to evolve into humans. That's what I've heard. But
You don't choose. How can you choose?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna just stay as an ape, and you guys can become, clever animals which evolve into, which run the entire world. Yeah. That makes sense, doesn't it, Charlie?
Yeah, it does.
If they all had a choice, I think they'll all become humans.
Yeah. Yeah, what's your view then?
God. No, I'm joking. I don't think God did it. I think it's just it just happened. And apes were like, they stayed. And I don't know, just kind of weird. Fine, we retards don't know. But have to ask someone who does.
I just came up with a question.
Yeah.
related to your answer.
Mm.
Does God exist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean exist?
Do you believe in God? That's what I'm saying.
Oh. Kinda no, you know.
I don't.
I have many theories, okay? Such as, well, I think maybe the Big Bang happened, right? And,
Yeah.
kind of created God with us. And God he didn't create us, right? And, you know, he's not really like, you know, magical or anything.
Yeah.
Okay, he's kind of like telepathic, and he's kind of like, you know, helping us.
He's just there going, yo, dudes, I own
Yeah, I
you.
think he's kind of like more spiritual in us, you know, like sort of, you know, in our minds, but just in the back, like the sort of feeling.
Yeah, like
But
like a
that's one thing.
conscience. Like a
Yeah,
conscience sort of thing.
yeah. But there's another theory, right? I have another theory that well, God created the Big Bang. I know that's the Bible, so I'm not going to go on that. How about this? God doesn't. The Big Bang happened,
Yeah.
and all those messages are coming from aliens, which have enormous heads, and they're all using their heads to connect to other planets.
And they're green.
Yeah,
They're green.
Yeah, they're green. Also, what if right? Right, God exists, and here's a theory, right? You know how people say, oh well, if God exists, then how come African people are dying, and you
Yeah.
know Japan and the rest of it, right? Well, here's a theory I think, right? If there has to be life on the other planets, right? So basically, if there is a God, right, and he would have to, because there's millions of life out there, okay? So he would probably have to, you know, I don't know how we could think that he would always have to help us, because he must, if he does exist, he must have to help other species. I mean, we're pretty smart already, and we don't really need God anymore.
Yeah.
You know, well, kinda, but you know, if you're in MEC or MED country, I don't know.
LEC.
More,
Or MED and LED. Or MEC. Or what?
more economically developed, yeah, it's MEDC.
MEDC and LEDC, yeah.
Yeah, right, so we're in an MEDC country. We don't need God, right? But LEDC do need God.
Yeah.
The thing is, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't know. I'm more like, you know, I like to question God if he exists.
Yeah, there was
What about
like, you know, accidents happen. That could also be a theory. You know, like, how, you know, these accidents things, you could have a normal life and then just a random accident happens and then just, like, you break your leg or something. That could just be like him. He's, like, multitasking and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
trying to help everyone, and then it doesn't always go right. That could be another theory.
Yeah. I heard that the Mayans, you know, they guessed
Yeah,
2012.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like
I know.
they guessed 2012. Apparently, they guessed Hitler and 9/11, and
Yeah.
they guessed London bombings. So, do you think that's a coincidence, or you know,
I don't think, no, because apparently that they thought the world was going to end in like 1980 as well.
Rams if it did, and it's the Matrix.
This is the Matrix. What? We're in 2013 at the moment.
No.
What? We all got transported to another planet, and now we're in the future.
Do you know what the Matrix is?
Yes, I know what the Matrix is. It's like a game.
No, the film.
Yes, I know. You go into some random bed and put some thing on your head, and then you go into some random game, and then if you die in real life and stuff like that.
It's a computer.
Yeah, same thing.
And it's set in 29, and robots have taken over, and that's why we're underground. Anyway,
Yeah,
back to the point.
Yeah, but Back to the Future was based in 2010. Back to the Future 2 was based in 2010, and they had hoverboards. What do we have?
Cars.
Cars. That's it. I see
Yeah.
your face right now.
Anyway, should we move on to the news?
Yeah, go on then.
Do you want to say it?
Fine then, let's move on to the news.
I mean, like, you talk about news.
Oh, I've got the page up at